Creepy.
He lives there. When she turns him on, he's going to be there in the dark spot. I even said it! And you... Hey everyone, welcome back to Chris Cinema. I'm Chris, of course, and today we're doing part 2 of Black Christmas, the 2019 remake. Yeah, I've heard things about this, none of them good. Other than that, I don't really know anything about it. I did enjoy the 1974 original last night, and yeah, this should be interesting. It should be entertaining for you guys at least. So yeah, if you didn't see part 1, I'll put a link to that in the description. And if you enjoy the videos, please like and subscribe. Really appreciate it and all the support. And again, I've got a target of 100 subs to get the custom URL for the channel. So if you could subscribe for that, that would be really good. Thank you. And your question of the day, I'll just repeat from yesterday because, you know, it's been a day. I don't want to use all the good questions up too early. So who's your favourite director? If you didn't answer it in the first one, feel free to answer it here. I have a few favourite. Probably one at the top is Quentin Tarantino. I think he does really good dialogue. I really like the tone of his movies and the way they're shot. You can tell he really appreciates film by the way he makes his movies. Anyway, I'm here with Sheena, so let's not waste any more time and get into it. Okay, so we're going to watch the 2019 remake of Black Christmas. Are you looking forward to this?
Yes.
I'm not.
You're not, because it's a remake. So this is 2019, right?
Yeah.
So it means this is a new film.
Yes.
Really new last year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
yeah, I had a look. I know a couple of the actors and actresses in it. So Carrie Yules is in it, who was in Saw. Remember, you've seen Saw, right? And then Imogen Poots is in it as well. She was in 28 Weeks Later. And you remember that Vivarium film we watched where all the houses look the same? That really weird, and with the weird kid in it.
oh yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, the girl from that, she's in it as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. So yeah, let's just get into it. Okay. And then afterwards we'll talk about which one we prefer.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we will compare
Exactly.
the old one and the new one.
Exactly.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Let's go.
get into it.
What do Christmas ham majority girl have in common? They both sequel before they die.
Good joke, mate. I don't think he's sending it though. Not that guy.
Who is?
No.
It's creepy.
He lives there. Did you not see that coming?
No.
What?
I'm paying attention to the guy. Oh shit.
She's destroyed their snowman. Some kid worked hard on that. What's got a ninja, this guy?
I like this one. I like this. I like this. I like this. You see? He's the one.
How did he get inside?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she made a snow angel before she died. Because now she's an angel in heaven. Do you get it?
Yeah, no.
Very clever.
Okay, and why you want to get him fired so bad?
Because he went totally crazy on me when all I did was ask why his syllabus has no women on it, queer people on it, trans people on it, people
Oh
of
my
color on it.
god.
But, I mean, are we just supposed to not study the classics?
Whose classics are they? They're not mine.
I hate this bitch already.
You of all people should care.
What happened to Riley is a completely different thing than what happened to you, Chris.
I am just saying that she might want to get involved because she understands that if we let men get away with this sort of behavior...
She is right here, you guys.
Let men get away with this sort of behavior, then they'll get away with everything.
They already do.
Can I get an iced coffee? Excited for tonight? Ryan's gonna be there. He's coming up from DC to meet the new pledges.
The only place Brian Huntley belongs is in jail for what he did to Riley.
We're going skiing together. Don't worry. It's consensual.
God.
Screw you.
We're talking about sexual assault on campus.
Keep the change.
They're very like
This is so
liberated.
political.
What should we do?
Not liberated, this is just so political.
Conscientious objectors like Lindsay and the...
This fracture.
It is different now, huh?
This is a frat house.
The founder rules it so.
Like, it's fine having messages as long as they're subtle and done well, not pushed in the audience face, you know? So she's the equivalent of Claire.
Yeah,
in the first
the
one,
first
who was-
one.
she was packing when she died.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'll do the same thing with the plastic. Because that was quite effective. Like, seeing her face with the plastic. Does the fake out?
Hello?
He's alone. She's alone, right?
No, she's not alone.
I know. You saw the guy right there?
No? No. How do you not see that coming? You do you honestly not see these jump scares coming?
No. I thought he just closed the door and that's the time.
Oh man.
Where are you?
Okay, so it's a still far out shot, which means that we're gonna see
Where are
a guy somewhere through one of the doors,
Yeah.
Are you hurt?
and you don't know where to look. Oh, that's it.
Cat is there.
But now you're concentrating on the cat.
Oh, there you go.
That is a straight rip-off of a scene from Exorcist 3.
Yeah, just like that.
No, that's a rip-off of a scene in Exorcist 3. I'll show you afterwards.
Really?
I'll clip it in as well. That's a straight copy of a jump scare from that. My god.
Oh, he's gonna. She will be dead.
Yep, she's next.
Thinks that he can threaten us, and then we'll just drop this.
Okay.
This is just getting started.
No, how about
You're not listening to me.
That line was dubbed. See that? When she said, "This is just getting started," you could see the actress's face and she wasn't talking.
Yeah.
And next time she goes back. It's gonna be one of these times. Or when she turns him on, he's gonna be there in the dark spot.
Wouldn't even be missing if
I even said it! And you...
That was my song? We did that for you. I wouldn't have sung
I told you exactly what was gonna happen.
pushy, Chris? You never stop, do you? You just
I don't stop because they don't stop. Not everybody wants to be like
Yes, tell her,
Yeah.
that bitch.
happy to just disappear.
What did you girls expect? Yeah, you humiliated those guys up there. Of course they're pissed.
And that gives him an excuse to harass us?
What if a bunch of frat bros had gotten up and sang a song about how, I don't know, women were just bimbos who like to show off their tits, then yeah, you'd be livid.
It's a little different, Smash.
How? Why are you allowed to say all this shit about men and we're supposed to just sit here and take it?
Because men have all the power.
Oh my god.
All men
This
have
is so
power. Did you just
political.
not all men? Did you just not all men are rapists, Chris? Okay, I'm not. But you just lumped me in with the bad ones because I'm a man.
Nobody is calling you a rapist.
Why? With your man hating.
Man hating? What did I say that was so
Fine,
offensive?
just calm down. We're trying to.
They actually had a character to represent the not all men person on Twitter,
I will bring you to
which is ridiculous.
They all DM them.
You won't beg for mercy? There. What did you just do?
I said, hey, Calvin Hawthorne, why don't you come down here, bite my ass, and make me a panini on my mom's press?
Oh my What was that?
Missed. Come on.
I was having this intense migraine and I feel terrible.
There's someone
He's dead.
Oh,
I need your phone.
screw a phone. Get the girls out of here, right? Someone hurts my girls, my duty to protect. Show yourself, coward! This is a man!
I reckon it will be the nice guy, the professor, and Brian. Wait, how did they not see him?
Yeah.
You'd see him, like, in your peripheral vision at
Yes.
least, standing on the table.
Go. Who is that?
She's still alive.
Yeah. No.
Here she is.
You messed with the wrong sisters.
Girl power!
Don't you see? Woman is inextricably tied to man. Break us, and you only break yourselves.
I don't need no man. I'm legit annoyed by this film. Okay, so we just got done watching Black Christmas 2019. I got a fair bit to say about it, but what did you think of it?
For me, it's like it's kind of sad because it's not that what I expected.
No.
Not really. Yeah, because like they changed a lot of scenes, stories, and everything in that movie. And the first one I like is the first three kills is they like same as the first one. First, I mean, the same as the original one, and they got it like okay, like this, like that. And there's a
Yeah.
twist. Actually, they never killed the girl that must be killed, but she's the she's they made her like
A villain.
a villain. Yeah, they made her a villain and stuff. Like there's a lot of twists on that movie, and it's like kind of not same with the first film. So it's like
Okay, well let's go with what you liked. Did you
mm,
like the actual scary stuff in the film? The jump scares?
always me, always me. This is me. I always got scared, jump
Yeah.
scare, everything. I always scared of everything.
Yeah, I
So
thought.
it's yeah.
Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
So it's like effective to me where I'm scared. But then the story itself is like not the one that I expected because the old film is different from this new one. Like like kind of 70% different. You
Mm.
know, like 30% is like same, but I mean 30% is same, but 70% is not I mean it's not really same as the
Yeah,
first.
I don't think this should have been called Black Christmas.
Yeah.
I think they're using the name to sell more tickets and more
Yes.
DVDs.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought some of the stalking and the killing was good. I don't think the texting worked as well as the creepy phone calls.
The creep because this modern generation, this generation, we're all using cell phones.
I think that all the scares in this film are relying on jump scares
Mm-hmm.
because when you take out the creepy phone calls, that actually, unsettles you when you watch the original.
Mm,
Whereas this film didn't have that. It just
mm,
had, texts, which are
mm-hmm,
just okay.
mm-hmm.
Um, so then it's just relying on jump scares, which, never really impresses me anyway. I know they
Okay.
always get you.
Yeah, me. Of course, me. Of course,
Even
me.
when I
When
tell you they're coming.
whatever I watch, I will get scared, and this is me. But it's just the story is not really. I mean, okay. It's not really. I like the story, but it's just that the one I expected is from the last film that we watched. It's not the same as today. I mean
No.
tonight.
It shows the danger of explaining too much. The first film doesn't tell you anything about the killer. You don't know who he is, you don't know why he's killing them.
Yeah.
And this film tells you everything.
Yes,
And it's
correct.
absolutely ridiculous. The reasoning.
Yeah. Actually, the first we watched is like the first film that we watched, the classic film. I mean the original film that we watch is I don't really like it because we don't know who is the killer and they never show it who is the killer.
But now you've seen this one.
And then
Do
now
you
I seen this
appreciate it more?
one.
Yeah.
They tell about who is the killer and everything is like all about magical and stuff. Because there's like a magical
Bust.
bust hit in that movie. So it's like okay, so we know who is the killer already. It's like not mystery. I
Well,
mean,
we worked it out.
the mystery is in there, but we work it out
We
very
worked it
quick.
out very early,
Yeah,
didn't
very
we?
early, and yeah, that's why the old one is like I'm more appreciated.
That's good. Well, that's
In
partly why I've been showing you these older films to make you appreciate them more. Well, let's talk about some of the stuff from today that this film had and dive into the political issues. Um, I I hated the way it was done. I think there's no problem with putting important messages in your films
mm-hmm,
as long as it's done subtly and as long as it's done well. As long as you don't have characters like the Chris girl in this, who are just walking Twitter profiles spouting buzzwords. As long as every single male character in your film isn't an asshole, having that male character, what's her name? The girl's boyfriend, Marty's boyfriend, Nate.
mm-hmm.
Having him there just to be not all men, like, um, it really put me off, and uh, yeah, there's better ways of doing it. You know, they're important messages, and if you're pushing them in the face of your audience, you're not gonna win anyone over.
Mm.
They just did it totally wrong, and yeah, I didn't enjoy it.
It's a lot because a lot of messages that it's like, it's like a quote.
Yeah,
Yeah, about people, about society, about politics, about being human
yeah,
beings.
and I understand these problems exist, but what use is a film like this in trying to combat any of this? What makes people talk about it? Everyone knows this stuff exists. Everyone knows this is a problem, but you're not going to win anyone over with a film like this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I didn't like that, and it kind of ruined the whole film for me. I didn't find it scary either. I think it was just making use of the Black Christmas
Yeah,
names.
I think it's like it would be nice. It would be nice. This movie will be nice if they change the title of it, because the Black Christmas, the original Black Christmas and the remake one is so different, and
I feel like the director was
it's
using the
like
name Black Christmas to push her agendas. That's what it feels like to me.
because there's a lot of issue in this film. I don't want to talk about it actually because it's so sensitive, but if you watch it you can try to, yeah, like, oh, what's that, what you can sense of it, you can see what's the meaning of that movie,
Yeah,
because there's a lot of message codes and everything, that issues and problems in you
yeah, but the
know.
thing is, if it does it more subtly and it forces you to think about the issues,
Mm,
then you're actually going to think about the issues. You're not just having these issues thrown in your face. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And if you're actually forced to think about it, then you're more likely to, change. If you're one of these terrible people who has
yeah,
the wrong opinions on these
mm,
matters,
yeah,
then you're more likely to think about it and perhaps change your perspective.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't like the way any of that was handled. Um,
yeah.
and it's fairly obvious in the way it's done, where the only male actor of color was the only decent guy in the film. You notice that?
I don't know.
It's very obvious, and it's a very cheap way of doing it. That's my opinion, and I hope I haven't said anything to upset anyone.
Because for me, honestly, I'm just focusing on the film, the way how they escape, everything, like everything. I'm trying to understand everything because I don't really mind what they want to say about it.
The thing is, when you've got a bunch of caricatures as your characters, it's really hard to care about what's happening, or be scared, or be interested in the film. That's what I think anyway.
Yeah,
So yeah, enough about the political stuff. It it was much more predictable than the first film. We worked out who the killers were pretty early on. Pretty
yeah,
early on, even predicted that
yeah,
the professor would be involved.
yeah,
So there was no mystery like the
yeah,
first one. No creepiness because there's no phone calls.
yeah. I just don't like the old one because it's really dark, and the camera, the videography and everything is so dark, and then you can see the details, even the house I cannot see it. The house, it's just the house so dark
Well,
in the first.
it doesn't help the old one that the picture's like quite
Yeah, the
grainy as
picture
well.
is not
Yeah.
really good because it's really old, but yeah, the story itself is nice, great.
So, what would you rate it?
Five.
5?
5 or
Not
4.
as good as the first one.
No,
You give that a
because
7.
I gave it 7, so I
Yeah.
give 5. Just 5. I don't
Yeah.
want to make it 3 or 4. I'm actually I'm okay with that movie. It's just that thing about the first one. Like it's the same, but it's different. So I
Yeah.
was just disappointed about it.
Yeah.
But the movie, I mean, if they change it, yeah, the one I said earlier, that if they change the title, maybe I will be rated very high. I mean, it's not high. I will rate it higher than 5. But this one, because we need to compare it from the old one, I mean, yeah, I will rate it
5.
5.
Okay. I'd probably rate it 3.
3.
3. I thought it started reasonably promising with the first kill, but after that, no. I'd probably say this should have been called Brown Christmas rather than Black Christmas, because yeah. So yeah, 3 out of 10 for me.
Okay, 5 out of 10.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this 2-part reaction. It's been fun. It's been interesting.
You fun? You just piece off.
Yeah, I had fun ripping into it. Yeah, and hope everyone has a good Christmas. I know it's hard times for everyone, so try and have the best Christmas you can, see as much family as you can, and safely. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. All right? Thank you.
Subscribe.